Night, wherever you may be watching this transmission. Hope everyone's having a great day. We got Billy T in the house. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, let's just hang out, see what's going on. Where you guys from? What's happening in your area? I'm getting a lot of rewatchability on some of my older videos. So I'm getting a lot of people messaging me saying, "Hey man, I am hearing police and ambulance noise more often than I usually did, like a lot more often than I usually did, right?" And yeah, and just stuff, a lot of emails from people. Billy T is in Toronto. Yes. Yeah, I used to live in Toronto I grew up in Toronto when I was a kid. I used to live on Dufferin and St. Clair. Or Dufferin and Rogers? No, 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 no. Dufferin and Castlefield. So we got Jingles for Jesus says, "Hey Mike, how you doing?" Billy T says he knows. Yeah. So Gary K's in the house. What's up, buddy? How's everyone doing? It is Friday. It is the weekend. I'm preparing Mike in the Night for tomorrow night. So I'm going to clean up a little bit of the show a little bit, make it more easier to follow. So I'm going to go over a few things, test a few things, make Mike in the Night even better. And yeah, somebody reached out to me from New Hampshire, Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Wow, I just watched your episode of Mike in the Night. That's incredible. Your cutscenes, your news, your headlines, and I have to look up the headlines you're reading. I never even heard of half the stuff that they're proposing on us and stuff. Or whoa, so he's like, "How long you been doing this?" And I'm like, 2016. So I sent him episodes from 2016, 2017, 2018. He's like, "How come? Why don't you exist anywhere?" I'm like, when you don't have a board or a guideline or something, and you just kind of go on the truth, or you think you're telling the truth, and yeah, you're over the target. You're finished. You're says digital, is that digital D in the house. Your videos are always great. Thanks, Mr. L in the house, listening from Indiana. Yeah, they have Indiana passed a bill 8 months ago for open carry, right? Forest Hill neighborhood is me. Okay, I know where that is. And WT is in the house. Who else is out there? Man, we don't got a lot of people watching this morning. Walking Journey, the next journey in the house. What's up, buddy? And hopefully we could get him on if he wants to come on. If he's not busy working, come on Mike in the Night. Average Mike, that's right. Junkyard Dog in the house. Yes, that's true. Yeah, open carry permit in Indiana. Open carry law was passed in Indiana. Oh, this coffee tastes good. Kind of creamy. I think I put too much cream in it. Sorry I'm late. I'm buying more Bitcoin. Hello from Illinois. Illinois says Tina. Hey, Tina. Yeah, we got No Way Jose that comes on Mike in the Night every 3 Saturdays he would come on and give us an update on what's happening in the Chicago area where he lives and explains the teen takeovers and the bizarro crap that's happening. Walkie Journey says, "For sure. Thank you, brother, for all that you do. Sending a lots of love and positive vibes from Toronto." Well, we got a lot of people from Toronto here today, Ontario, the province of Ontario, Canada, folks. Uh, we try not to allow no foolishness around here, LOL, and that's getting harder and harder to avoid. Tina saying, "I love your content." I love you too, Tina. Are you buying Bitcoin with Bitcoin? How's the store business doing? MTG on the decline? Nope. Nope. Actually, numbers have been picking up real good. And it's almost back. I'm going to post pre-COVID number. I'm going back to 2019. Just really flowing nicely. I've been hitting my monthly target now for 4 months in a row. I've hit my monthly target, and now I'm gonna raise my expectations a bit and raise my target level a little bit more, and then hopefully I can maintain that through Christmas. And then if I do, I think we're back to just normal, and I could pay myself like a normal human being. I've been paying myself, but not enough money to get by. But I'd like to do other things too, right? Good, man. Glad to hear business is good. It is. It is. It's because what's going to happen is people are going to want to go out and touch things and see things again and feel normal, right? Like instead of online looking for, like, okay, people would come in, like, okay, people here in town, okay, what usually people do is they would come in and see, oh, I didn't know this game existed. So they'll come to my store, see it, take a picture of it, and then just buy it online. So they come to know the existence. And I wish there was something that Amazon could work out with retail stores where, hey, I saw an item. I found this item at this store because I didn't think of it myself. So, but I found it somewhere. Can you give a small commission to this little guy here? You know, that would be really nice if they did something like that where where people would come in, see that they saw their product here at my store, and then they would let them know where they got the product from, and we could get a little bit of a commission. So we got Rick Hunter Sports and Horror Conspiracy in the house. I'm doing good, my friend. I hope you're doing well too. Mike, I'm hopeful someday I'll finally have my own business and work for myself. Yeah, well, the thing is, you see, I wasn't. See, if I was in the states, if I was stateside, I'd probably be working for somebody. Not because I. It's because I'm more hireable in the states. I speak Spanish, Portuguese. I know quite a few things, right? And I drink coffee. So, but I could get by. I could manage things. I could do things. I could get to the next, and really try to make a difference with stuff, right? But the problem I'm having is in Canada, it's very hard to get hired here. If you're a Caucasian male, Catholic, they don't want you here. Like you are Portuguese. Like I've look at somebody knocked on my door here. There's nobody there. Did someone leave something on my door? No. I thought I heard something at the door. Yeah, but yeah, I'm very, especially in the small town I live in, right? I'm already not liked here for opening a business. So I'm unhireable. They will never touch me here in this town, right? So I try to kind of brand the Mike of the Night and try to make something out of the Mike of the Night to try and see if we could sell more stuff. And then that all fell apart. We tried to get the domain name mikeinthenight.com, so that fell through. So we just kind of put a hold on that. Mr. L saying the battery market for now is a solid choice. Big Mike says Sandy Sanderson. I need to brainstorm business ideas. I lost my healthcare job because I wouldn't comply. Well then, Tina, you have to start sitting down, looking. You're in America, man. You're in the United States of America. There's so much avenue in consideration to what Canada with the red tape, the bureaucracy, the we have two cell phone companies, two internet companies, two airline companies, two. We can't even buy a solar inverter for our inverters here. Or if you want to collect solar and be green, like Justin Trudeau is telling everyone to be, you can't even buy a solar inverter that's CSA approved unless you buy through a government sanctioned company. Yeah, government sanctioned. So you see where I'm going with this, right? So unfortunately, I am. Good morning, Mermy Man. Learn to trade BTC. We need to get into the diaper business. Just people are gonna ship themselves when they come time for mortgage renewals. Yep, I don't know if you saw. Somebody sent me a link to a video I made. How from 2016 2015 I made a video. It's there. It's on the channel where England is set to go to zero interest only mortgages, like interest only mortgages. Okay, so interest rates were at 0.5% or 1% in England at the time, and now Mortgage rates in England, I think, are at 6.5 or 7, right? And somebody sent me that link and said, "Oh man, I wish I watched this video. I wish I took your warning on this because I thought the housing was going to be a forever thing, but no." Yeah, there's so much money. There's so much more opportunities in the United. It's like a house here that's 700 grand here is 40 grand in the States. The same house, same year, same square footage, same everything. But in the States, you get a bit more land. It's 40 grand. I could find you. Don't make me look it up because I'll find you 3,000, 4,000 homes for 40 to 60,000 freehold detached properties with land. In Canada, we don't have that. We don't have that opportunity. I'm in a small town with 2 stoplights. You want to buy a house, prepare $700,000 for a house that was built in 1955. We don't have those opportunities in Canada. We have, like the States does. The Jenga tower we call a system in Canada is already falling. There is no stopping it. All most of us can do at the moment is wait until the pieces settle and will be the critical point. You have to skills to pay bills these days. Learn to trade and grab certificates. Did you ever went to Forest Hill Arena to skate? I used to work there, but I was fired with no juice. Forest Hill Arena. No, I've never been up to Forest Hill Arena, unfortunately. No, I stopped my skating like in grade 6 when the school stopped going. Thanks, Mr. L. Gotta believe more in myself. A drink. Mike, I started to drink at 8 p.m. coffee again. Oh, nice. So Rad 135 is joining me for coffee tonight at 8 p.m. I got a red seal already. I could use another. Yeah, see, in Canada, there's all this red tape. Like, if you want to work at 7-Eleven here in Canada, you got to take your CPR course, your first aid course, your serving it right course, your certificate of I understand. Um, um, what is it? Like I understand feelings course. You have to take all these courses. But if you want to be an accountant in Canada, you don't need a damn piece of paper to do accounting. You go on Craigslist, do your accounting for cheap, collect the money, take people's money. Canada is the only place you don't need no certificate to be an accountant. To work for a firm, maybe, but to work for just to collect people's taxes and say you could do it, Canada and the government puts no regulations or stipulations on that. So when they screw up on your taxes, the government comes after you and blames you for hiring them, even though they're not certified. But to work at 7-Eleven, you need massive certification, massive certificaciones to work at 7-Eleven. But to do people's accounting, it's wide open. Collect the money and then take off. And then, well, I set that and I paid for that. And the smart ones are the smart accountants are the ones that ask the stores and businesses to put the business name instead put the accountant name on it and write the checks in the accountant name. And the government does, you know what the government does? Your fault for hiring them. Your fault for hiring them. But you work at 7-Eleven. Paperwork! Paperwork! So someone says you don't need crap anywhere in this world but connections. That's correct. All certifications or site, they probably don't have requirements for people who do taxes because the taxes are unconstitutional. That's correct. That's a good angle. That is a good angle right there. Someone, Dos Uno, saying they had a pot where profits went to open other businesses. So yeah, that's how it works, man. That's how the systems work. Like anything that's in like that whole GST. Justin Trudeau is going to scrap the GST on new builds. So this way you can't expense any returns, which you will get 90% of. You'll probably get 95% of all the GST that you pay on your equipment, your materials, your logistics, everything you need to build a structure. They're not charging you GST on it anymore. They'll charge you GST on the stuff you buy, but they're not going to charge you GST, so you can't get back a GST refund on all the supplies and stuff you bought. So we got Richard in the house saying, "Que pasa, amigo? Estoy bien. Estoy aquí tomando un cafecito con ustedes esta mañana temprano." Well, it's not that early. All right, who else is here? Come on, guys. Where you at? Don't be shy in the comments. Guys, I need you guys. So I want to thank 2 or 3 people that messaged me and that went over to Rumble and subscribed to me. And don't subscribe to no one else, just to piss off the Rumble algorithm. And yes, I've been getting messages from people. It's like, now I know what you're talking about, Mike, about Rumble Heroes. Now I know what you mean. It's so annoying. I go on Rumble to see you. I don't even get a notification. I don't get nothing. And then I realize you've been live already for 13 minutes. But they keep pushing these Rumble Heroes, right? So this is something we've been talking about Rumble Heroes now since their algorithm changed about 8 months. Because before, let's say a year ago, you would go on Rumble, the average video got 50 views, 40 views. Every video, everybody got 50, 40, 60 views, 30 views, 20 views. Now with the whole new Rumble Heroes system, they're actually pushing all these post-COVID heroes, and they're all post-COVID. Every single one of these people are post-COVID. Like, I don't understand, like, why, I don't know. It's all these post-COVID heroes that came out after COVID, and they're now telling people what the, I don't see Max Kaiser on there. He was pre-COVID. I don't think I even see Alex Jones on Rumble. I haven't searched for him, but I don't think he's on there either. And he's pre-COVID. Right? I'm subscribed to The Walking Journey too. They're on there. He went live the other day. I never got no notification. Right? So I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. It's again, they're creating this illusion that you have a free speech. So we got Jacob from Pueblo, Colorado, and it's raining there. Three minutes of rumble whining. No, Mermy man, no, it doesn't work like that. You don't spend 10 years of your life warning people and telling people and trying and getting shit on your whole life. And then after everything you said comes true with the interest, food, all that stuff, and then you don't exist. You're non-existent still. So what was the whole point? So there's something that's going on. And this whole Rumble Hero thing is part of this problem we're in right now. This whole it's part of this. It's part of this major problem that we're facing right now. Mike, are you live on Rumble now? No, I just go on YouTube to go live because I go live on Rumble. I have less than 3-4 people watching, right? So we get divided by race, politics, cancel, and religion. They don't and are like-minded with an agenda. See, on Mike in the Night, we unify under the same umbrella, truth, right? So we unify under truth, right? So Mike in the Night is everybody. It doesn't matter who or where or what you are. It's people seeking the truth, right? Well, in 2023, that's what we're all doing. Wasting our life trying to wake people up and not being compensated. Yeah, but I was trying to wake people up before COVID and a lot of other stuff we were talking about. I'm finding videos from 2017. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to rehash this video. I can't believe I said that. Being compensated for our hard work. It's all of us, all our whole lives. Cool, no worries. Just look for you there. Yeah, no worries, Zena. Just go over there and go to Mike Martin's and then only subscribe to Mike Martin's to piss them off. I don't know what happened to Porno Pete. So we got Candice Joe from Sagres Algarve watching me, so it's probably late. It's evening there. Must be like 7 o'clock there right now, p.m. in Portugal. But, what else we got here? What happened to porno? I don't know what happened to porno Pete, man. Does an intelligent society even need a monetary system? Um, Maybe a parallel monetary system that we agree on. A parallel running alongside of the fake economy, right? A parallel one with like a parallel society where parallel financial society where every bank has X amount of gold in it with the X amount of deposits to X amount and lending out and all this um, reserves to actually keep. Yeah, I could see a parallel economic society happening. Oh, someone told me it's going to be 7 p.m. in 10 minutes, so I was right on the time there. Haven't heard from Black Powder Bill in a while. You know what? That's a really good question because I haven't heard from Black Powder Bill in about a month, 2 months now. Getting they say wait. Greetings from Day Saland, Alberta. Keep up the good work, Mike. That's Kim. When they force these other post-COVID Rumble stars on us, I'm always sure to leave a really hopeful to leave a really hopeful feedback. Yes, we need a ledger of accounts to run civilization, a proper one. Yeah, I think BTC that. Yeah, sure. It could be digital currency. It could be, there's ways of doing it, but I don't mind digital currency. But the problem with the whole digital currency system is if we lose the power, right, and we have to resort to bartering and pen and paper, right? Then what happens, right? Because they could just take the power from us whenever they feel like, right? That's why I was wrong on one of my predictions that I said 2022 is going to be a dark winter, and I was wrong. And I thought they were gonna start playing with the lights and stuff and shutting our power off, and I was wrong. And there's a lot of predictions that I've made that I was wrong, right? Blessings all, says Ja Tony, but we need it. We have been conditioned to need money system. We would need some sort of massive cultural shift otherwise. We will. Something will happen. A labor-backed currency, the unit of currency is equal to 1 day's work. You know, there was other civilizations that worked off of that system before, and it worked, right? Yeah, the Portuguese had a gold-backed system for years with their trades around. It made it easier because you have India, Goa, you have Macau and China, you have Brazil, Angola, Mozambique, São Tomé e Príncipe, Portugal. So you have all these all over the world. So it's easier to trade in a gold-backed currency, right? And that's why a lot of these countries gave territory to Portugal. Here, take this, trade with us. We want to trade with you, right? Then the English came in 1700 and um, started the opium trade with the East Indian Trading Company and selling drugs around the world. And the Portuguese were branded as pirates for being fair in with their trading and did not want to sell drugs around the world. And that's why the Portuguese were branded as pirates because they refused to sell drugs. So, Alessandro the Great, good morning, listening from work. Good morning. BTC is the closest thing to God's money we've ever had. Well, because again, we don't have a middleman with Bitcoin. It's a private transaction, and people between each other agree on the value of it, right? So they agree on the value what the market states and what the market is telling, and they go ahead and trade on that, right? So they trade on that belief, but they're of course removing the banks and the monetary systems that take their cut, right? So money is a medium of exchange. Take out rent seeking via interest, and the paritism ends. Oh, 2022 was a dark winter, but this one will be darker. That's what it seems like. And robotics and automation is key to relinquishing humans from mountainous work. Yeah. Woo! I think we made a whole robot video on our YouTube channel. I think it was a McDonald's robot. Was it a McDonald's robot that we talked about? Or what was it? I don't remember. Let's see. I remember making a robot video. Robots. Talking about robots. Yeah. Let's see what I got here. Ooh, I'm live. Morning Coffee with Mike is live. And I got 53 people watching according to this computer here. And 56 now. Okay, let's go here. Let's type in... See, none of our videos come up when you search them across YouTube. They don't exist. You have to go on the back end. Okay, I found one right here. Here, I found one. Check this out, guys. There's a video we made here. Fully automated fast food restaurants by 2024. Fully automated fast food restaurants by 2024. Minimum wage is not a living wage 5 years ago. And there's another one I found up here. Take a look at this one. Robots and AI will destroy 85 million jobs by 2025. AI, artificial intelligence, is a game changer. And so I kind of wanted to bring that one up. That's 2 years. That's probably 3 years ago. Because they always do it like on the year, on the day of. They don't give you like the day, the month, and the... That could be... Here, let's challenge that. Let's actually challenge what I'm saying here. Let's challenge it. Let's see the actual date. Is it actually 2 years ago, or is it 2 years? All right, let's see. October 23rd, 2020. So it's almost 3 years. So in 1 month, that will be 3 years from now. We were telling you that robots and AI will destroy 85 million jobs. So it's a month shy of 3 years. So YouTube does that, so it doesn't look like, predictions or things that were said were made even further back, right? Awesome. You understand some of those main principles of BTC. Cheers, buddy. Well, I'm not a BTC expert, but I know of it. It's frustrating. Most people just want to keep waiting and seeing what they're gonna do to us next. If you go back, okay, we were already telling people what's next. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? We kept saying they're gonna pull the trigger on the pandemic. They're gonna pull the trigger on the pandemic. There's gonna be hot war. They're gonna do this. They're gonna do that. When you go back here, somebody sent me a message again on this video. There's a video that I have that it has no views on it, but people keep watching it and saying, "Wow, this video looks like it was made today. If it was made today, I would." So, this video right here. Okay, pay attention to, okay, sorry, somebody's Skyping me here. Mike of the Night, mass government, watch this. Misinformation via climate change and climate lockdowns ahead. So there it is right there. We were already talking about what are they going to do, how are they going to lock us down, what are they going to do. I kept going towards the climate lockdowns 6 years ago because I didn't see, we did see them pull a trigger on the pandemic, which we told you guys, but it was really hard to see what governments were going to do next. And this climate lockdowns, I got a lot of shellac from a lot of people on this one. A lot of people gave me a lot of, and they've attempted. Could it be that they didn't do climate lockdowns because people were reporting on them doing it? We don't know that. We can prove that, they're getting smart to the climate lockdowns, pass on that, pull the trigger on the pandemic instead. People won't fall for climate lockdowns, right? So you get where I'm going here. Is us pre-COVID heroes, pre-COVID people making all these videos years ago already stopping them in their tracks, and they push back a little bit because people know, right? Current fascists. Mike, are they going to force us to mask up in November? I did tell you guys that lockdowns 2.0 were coming. the video. I'm not gonna go with more videos. If the video's up, I did tell you guys enjoy the rest of your summer. Lockdowns 2.0 is gonna come up because they're gonna have to find a way to relinquish control, right? Hypothecation percentage is foundation debt monetary slavery. No vote, no pay in mass. That's the first step. Lots of great videos, Mike, says Billy T. Under fascist system, anything is doable. Hello, says Tignim. How you doing? Have you seen the documentary The Great Show on Earth? It seems to explain a lot. Fresco invented the 15-minute city. 15-minute, if you go back, I think it was like after World War One. They started. I don't know who Fresco is. It's if true value was compared to the amount of fiat created, which is magnitude higher than what they say. Yeah, we talked about paper. We did a Mike in the Night. I think it was in 2018. I gotta find the episode where we were talking about paper versus physical gold, physical silver versus how much paper on Earth. And we determined through going through the show and figuring it out that there's the paper's up here and the actual physical gold's down here. So, like, there's more paper, derivative, IOU, garbage floating around than there is actual physicality of everything, right? Sheridan Forbes is the house. Helly, how you doing, buddy? If people just stand the F up for their rights, no problem. Just kidding. Nobody could force you. Just look at what happened a few years ago. Macron 2027. Yeah, Macron said F you to term limits and presidential term limits. And these guys that want to maintain power, I think they're tired of being in power. But what's happening is they're afraid of accountability. I think somebody else comes in, another government actually comes in to clean house for real, and the gallows roll out. Watch out. And he's afraid of accountability. I think Macron and all these guys and Trudeau and all these people are afraid of accountability and what they've done and the crimes against humanity that they have done to people. So hi, Mike. Hit the like button. So, guys, bigger channels watching this or watching this on replay, if you don't mind plugging us, we actually have a track record here going back because we're getting I keep getting clips from people. Look, this guy just said the exact same thing, word for word, your word salad. Holy crap, he did. Wow, and this guy makes a good living doing this. Like, plug the little guy, man. I've been a little guy for 13, 14 years on this thing. Plug the little guy, man. Plug the little guy. You got to get your content somewhere. At least let people know the source of your, you could always say, there's this whack job Canada guy who was a Portuguese, has a toy store that said something very interesting the other day. They could do that, It's more difficult to collect buckets of sand from the beach than to create currencies, including the US dollar. Yep. What was America's number one export? Remember, guys? We talked about this in the show. America's number one export is inflation. Alexander the Great, can you give me a shout out? I will message someone tonight to give you a shout out. Yeah, Alexander the Great. Of course, guys, don't forget to go over and subscribe to her and see what she's got going on. She says she's going to come here and make a video here in the store sometime. She's already visited me 2 times here. Been thinking about how the last 2 winters everyone was talking about the dark winter, but nothing happened. Yeah, I talked about it and I was wrong. Yet it is not talked about at all this year. Plus all new V and FDA talking about OTC meds. So, yeah. Yep. A lot of people are going to be in for a rude awakening, folks. Lots of people are in for a rude awakening. Stuck up on food. Yeah, we've always been telling you guys, buy food. Food is money in the bank, right? We were telling you guys this. You know, you buy food at the right time. It's like buying an investment because the price of food keeps going up, right? There's a guy with 15 million views that posted 3 days ago what $100 in food bought him. It's like, who is this guy? Check. The guy's from 2022 made his account, and he's a Twitter star. Holy mac! So I just like, let's see if we have like it's incredible. Let's see if I could find look at this. Food prices spiking in a city near you. They can't hide the inflation. People to starve by 2022. Yep. Price of food has surpassed my rent. At this rate, people will be bought out of food by 2019, 7 years ago. So we did those videos. Here you go. $103.32. People priced out of food by 2023. Foodflation and foodflation to take off. So this is what I bought in food. And 2,000 people saw that. Living a basic lifestyle is getting expensive. Food going up fast. $401 in basic groceries 5 years ago. And unfortunately, I didn't get 15 million views. I got 300 views on that one. But it's all these new stars that are coming out. And like, wow, this guy is a total hero. It's like, but what? That's the problem. That's the problem. I just don't understand. I bought upfront freezer with shimmy. Quick break anyway. I invest in cans and rice. Food is insanely expensive, but going up in Poland taught me how to survive cheap. Yep, she was telling me that story. I think you're just not in alignment with going viral. You're too wound up about it. It's keeping it away because your vibe is I need more views. No, it's not I need more views. Is that I was telling people before all this stuff happened. It's not that I can understand if I didn't make the videos and then now I'm saying, oh, woe is me. No one's watching. No, it's the message was there, right? The message was always there. And I was never set to go. Like I've been so shadow banned. Been so shadow banned on these platforms. It's crazy. Here we go. Food prices another 4%. If oil goes up, we are screwed. $185 worth of food 4 years ago. No rack of lamb or steak or eggs or milk. Just basics. $185. So I paid $185. Wow, look how many food videos we made too. I think we have 240 food videos we made. Urgent, middle class is now priced out of food. Wow, we were really on this. Look, federalization of food and distribution. Middle class can't afford food 4 years ago. Wow. So this has been going on. We've been really on this food thing for a lot. Food getting expensive due to hidden inflation. Wages not keeping up with inflation. Food going up fast 8 years ago. Like, so there's a lot of, yeah, we've been... here it is. Here it is. This is the one I was looking for you guys. Having food is like money in the bank. And food prepping is money in the bank. Having food is money in the bank. Prep now. I may be dead wrong about this winter. We talked about the dark winter. I was wrong. I may be dead wrong about the winter, but if they decide to do anything to us to punish us even further, it would be the winter of 2022-2023 in the Northern Hemisphere. So I was wrong about that, folks. But food is money in the bank. So if you did buy food, when you did, you could... and people are wondering why their one-bedroom condos are $2,800. Condo prices across Canada hit all-time high. Next, food and energy than logistics 6 years ago. But 400 people saw that. So there it is right there, folks. Your most shadow banned person that ever walked this planet. Okay, don't worry about it, Mike. The truth is not quantifiable, but I agree. The majority of the biggest channels are heavily promoted, while some smallers are suppressed. Yeah, but the big channels that are being promoted are post-COVID. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Oh, I know a guy's been on YouTube for 8 years and I've been following him. Go pre-COVID and see what he was talking about. Hang gliding, rock climbing, all kinds of stuff. And then COVID hits, and then boom, they flip a switch like they were reached out to. I see you've been at it, but even still, you're kind of a newcomer. No offense. So how many years? So if I'm a newcomer, post COVID, what are those people? They just arrived. They just got off the plane. So you were wrong about last winter, but it will happen. If not this year, then next year. Hold on, there's a lot of comments here. I'm tired of canned tuna and salmon. Liberals and diapers like to harp and Harper, but at least he was pragmatic and had sensible solutions to economic problems. Yeah, the other video I'm getting shit on the other video the other day that Canada, no one's coming to save you. And I was telling you that Pierre Poilievre cannot save you guys. I'm sorry. Okay? He can't reverse all the money laundering. If he does, he has to put a lot of people in jail. He can't reverse all the crimes, financial crimes committed in Canada. Do you understand? He can't do it. We're in this position because of money laundering. Everything around you, the war in Ukraine, SPX, all the banks, Westpac, it's all money laundering. That's why we're here. That's why you're paying $3,000 a month rent, because of money laundering. But nobody gets it. Nobody, government's going to come and save us. He's lining his pockets with money laundering. But nobody gets it. Nobody understands it. I don't understand why nobody understands it. Okay. Let's just type in here real quick. I just want to search up money laundering for you guys. Money laundering. Let's see if the Westpac one comes up. I just want to see if the Westpac, because there was a bank in Australia that committed 26 million breaches of money laundering in 1 year. 26 million breaches, not $26 million. And look, Australian housing money laundering problem. Australia money laundering capital. And then some guy made a video 3 months ago. 2 million views. Post-COVID. Money laundering may have inflated housing prices in Australia. Whoa! So, Australian middle class getting wiped out by astronomical money laundering, fake housing growth 5 years ago. Yeah, there's other ones from 6 years. So this is what I'm talking about, folks. It's park your money in Canada. Money laundering. So New Zealand to sell off its country to the highest bidder, money laundering, going nuts. So it just goes on and on. Toronto needs more Chinese investors for money laundering. Canada needs to pick up its game competing with wealthy Chinese investors and more money laundering if it wants to keep up with Vancouver and Sydney, Australia, and Toronto. So Toronto needs to plunge. So basically that's when Toronto was heading south or going up in price. Foreign investors. So it's money laundering. Death to the big city by 2020. Major cities unaffordable across Western countries minus red states. When you got, this is what I have registered as videos, 4,800. Money laundering. Now they're coming out with it. Generations of indoctrination. The eagle thinks it's a chicken. Yep. China had too many dollars because of U.S. manipulation of the markets. Yep. Is that the Raven? Mike takes feedback pretty well. I wouldn't worry about giving construction a constructive critique, memory man. Someone said, I've seen this for so long now. Yeah, but who is actually making videos and crossing the line? They're doing it now. They're doing it today because they're Rumble heroes, right? They're post-COVID heroes, right? They're gonna break it. They're gonna delete my YouTube channel because then it doesn't look good when someone really looks deep and say, wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Doesn't look good. If my house already looks destroyed, then I could blend in during the apocalypse. Yeah, he's talking about the Butte house. He's talking about, Giovanni's talking about the Butte house, right, that we did a video on the other day. Even in communism, you have a rich cabal in charge. Memory Man saying, I respect Mike. There has been a lot of very strange things happening in America lately. Yeah, that's true, Dana. I should get Tony from God Rules back on Mike in the Night. Two of the videos I made with him on Mike in the Night got deleted for medical misinformation. One video from 2018 and one from 2019 got deleted for medical misinformation with Tony from God Rules. And he does a lot of those videos, strange things happening in America. Wake up America, something bad, something you're gonna, he does a lot of that stuff. Yeah, I wish I had the holes in my roof. I wish the holes in my roof were fake. Don't eat fast food meat. No, I don't. Manipulate, intimidate, conquer is the last 3 steps to domination. That's correct. Someone saying money laundering, their power will last for a long time. Yeah, because they put in so much money into the infrastructure. And I tried so hard to tell people about this. Like, I made it my life, my existence on this world to warn people about this. And then they pulled the trigger on the pandemic when there was no confidence in governments and people were losing their shirts. Now we're going to hot war. And then when they rewrite history in the future, they're going to delete the Portuguese from history altogether. Then they're going to start changing things around to fix it, and and the war in Libya was to save the world. And they're going to say that Saddam Hussein did have weapons of mass destruction. They're going to change all of it, and none of us will be alive to tell anybody. None of us will be alive to tell the world what the truth was. So, World War III is here. Oh yeah, there is a war for our minds, our thoughts. There's a war against our religion. There's a war against everything. Gender, science. There's a war on everything. Mainstream media is garbage. I don't know anyone that watches that, right? It's all bullshit. You sit there and you watch bullshit for 30 minutes. Total bullshit. Mike, write a book on all your amusing thoughts, says Ricky Tomatoes. Gotta go, Tignim. See ya, buddy. See ya, Tig. See ya, her. I've been on the 2-year way range. I'm mentally prepared. Pro Patria. You got it, Billy T. Oh, who the hell deleted a comment here? Who's deleting comments? I can't see the comments. The truth is the light and can't be hidden. Yep. Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of people will be turning against us real soon. Once it really starts to hit hard, and once things really start to hit hard economically, medically, you'll see. And I'm not trying to doom and gloom you guys. I'm just trying to warn you guys so you guys know what the hell is going to come down. I feel your pain, Mike, and to add, I can't even read this. 6 semper tyrannies. Pamela Page, this happens every 138 years, roughly. Oops. Look into the fires and the mud floods of the 1800s. Crazy stuff. They do resets constantly. Yeah, because people were getting free energy back in the day. They were finding ways to harness free energy. They didn't need power coming from the power company. Do you know that Washington, D.C. has taken down all the old road signs and replaced them with Washington no longer District of Columbia? We have all been conditioned. Oops, hold on a second. We have all been conditioned on the way of another to hate our fellow human via religion, nationality, race. Yeah, that's been going on for years. That's been going on since the time of the Bible, since the time of Moses. This upcoming will be the knockout punch, Mikey. War on your mind, says Billy T. The best system is here. It's oppressive, but stay strong with the Lord. Yes. All the coffee is muddy, buddy. Yeah, for people to run, I wish there was a. I don't want to. The thing is, there should be some sort of governance to maintain our streets, our roads. Make sure, the teachers are in line. I'm talking about logical education, sanity back. I'm talking government maintain that stuff. Stop jumping into our lives. Stop telling us what we do, who is who. If we follow this person, we are automatically this, and if you like or dislike that, or disagree or question this, you're a racist. It's like, holy crap, man. Make Tartaria great again. Oh, it's a great Tartarian empire. Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday, says Junkyard Dog. Anyways, guys, what do I got here? It's 10:43. Man, I've been heavily muzzled on this live stream. Can barely get 70 people watching. But yeah, I'm back in shadow mode. I know when I go in shadow mode on YouTube, I could barely get over 1,000 views on a video, on any video, and my subscriber count is in negative position now. Subscriber count is in negative. I have like -8 subscribers now this month, according to my analytics. I'm down -8 subscribers for the month. So that's how you get shadow banned, and you kind of move through it and move forward and try to get the word out. But that's why we're multi-streaming Mike in the Night, so the word really gets out on multiple platforms. And now I'm getting more and more links from people. Hey, look at this guy. He just took everything you just said. That whole Mount St. Helen thing I did on Mike in the Night back in 2017. Disproving global warming, or whatever they called it at the time. Some are still telepathic, etc. Yup, says the Raven. You should discuss and debate money laundering sometime. We did. 3,000 times. We have so many money laundering videos. Go to my channel. Go to the magnifying glass on the channel, on the YouTube channel. Type in money laundering. All these videos will come up. Probably 700 videos will come up. with instances showing money laundering with this bank, money laundering with that bank, money laundering with this, money laundering to buy fentanyl sales from China, from Chinese gangs buying Canadian real estate and leaving it empty. We've covered all this. This is old news, old news, old news. And then all these people keep coming. Too far. To be fair, Mike, the truth is, uh, to be fair, Mike, the truth is converging, so it's normal. Yep, money laundering is Canada's biggest income bringer. Thank you. I am in the right. Hi. I sent you a message on Messenger about a shirt I identify as a conspiracy theorist. My pronouns are I told you so. I saw a bigger channel selling them. Yeah, yeah. What happens is, let's say I make a shirt, right? She's talking about a shirt I made on Teespring, and she sent me a pic. And yeah, other bigger channels will always take away from the smaller channels. They always, but they never plug. They never give. Here's a little money for my shirt sales. They don't do that. They don't. They just don't. They don't. Yeah, they don't. They don't care. They don't. They take it and say, "Look what I did," and they've been stealing from the Portuguese. So she's talking about this shirt I made here. I identify as a conspiracy theorist. My pronouns are told you so, and I watched Mike of the Night on the back. And what happened was, you can find the link if you're interested in buying one from me. You can find the link on the About section on the channel, and you can find a link for Teespring, or go to realmikemartins.com, and you could shop there too. So, yeah, it's a common thing. People just rip the smaller guys off, right? The Portuguese were ripped off for 200-300 years. Their maps, everything they did, all the discoveries and everything they invented is now Italian, French, and Greek. Portuguese don't exist, right? And French, right? So that's that, right? So it's are constantly taking away from us. So, anyways, guys, I'm going to open the store, and we'll talk a little bit later, guys. I might cut a little bit of this video up and make a little short video for you guys, and we'll talk a little later. It's Friday, so I'm going to be here till 6 p.m. So if you want to go, if you want to come and see me, come and see me. Politicians all string to the same drum. It's all the same. Politicians are all the same, and unfortunately, there's no one. They're all playing for the same puppet master. There's no one's coming to save you, Canada. So if anyone's going to come and save you, it's armed Americans are going to come here and save you. We are Change Channel. Have a great day, Mike. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being part of the channel, liking and subscribing. And please share this video so people know who the little runts are who's been trying to convey this information now for so long. And hopefully one day I could have this project like funded in a good way where I could continue and feed my family. Anyways, Mike is all over a bunch of targets. Portuguese, multiple cultures have been taking and stealing from the Portuguese for cultures while claiming it for themselves. All right, guys, have a good one. Have a good night. Have a good day. Mike Martins here. I have spoken.